Welcome to Jen's Jolly Bakes. It's summertime, but that doesn't mean that the weather's always baking hot here in Britain. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to bake the most of your summer by making these beach cupcakes. This recipe makes 12 cupcakes. Before we start, make sure you wash your hands. Also, get a grown-up to help you. And if you're allergic to any of the ingredients in the recipe, make sure you swap it out to suit you. So for the sponge, you are going to need 80 grams of butter, 280 grams of caster sugar, 240 grams of plain flour, 240 ml of milk, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, a tablespoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And for the icing and decorations, you are going to need 250 grams of icing sugar, 80 grams of butter, some digestive biscuits to crumble up and make the sand for the top of your cupcakes, and some umbrellas. So while you're on the beach, you can have a little bit of shade from the sun. Oh, and don't forget about your cupcake cases too. The first thing you need to do is ask a grown-up to turn on the oven and preheat it to 190 degrees for you. Next, you need to mix all your ingredients together. So let's put the butter in here, and the flour, and a tablespoon of baking powder. And then you need your sugar, and your pinch of salt. Then mix this all together. Now you can use an electric whisk for this, but I'm using manpower. Next, you need to add your eggs to the milk and the vanilla extract too. So put that into here. And the vanilla extract. And whisk it all up like this. Try not to make too much of a mess. You see how I'm doing it over the bowl, so if it makes a mess, it's okay, because it's supposed to be in there anyway. Now you're going to add this a little bit at a time, and then stir that into here. Coming together nicely now. A little bit more liquid, I think. Pour it all in. And then one final big mix. And that looks lovely. So next, we need to fill our cupcake cases. So take a spoon and fill your cupcake cases about 2/3 full. Once your cupcakes are full, you can pop them in the oven. Get a grown-up to help you with this bit. While the cupcakes are baking in the oven, I'm going to show you how to make the frosting. So just take your icing sugar and the butter and mix it together. It is quite messy. Lovely. The cupcakes are out of the oven and they've cooled down for about half an hour. And now I'm ready to frost them. So I've got my icing here. And I've also got my broken up digestive biscuits for the sand. Look at that. And I've got my umbrella too. So take some of your icing, not too much, and just cover the top of the cupcake like that. This just makes the sand biscuits stick to the cupcake, otherwise they'd all fall off. cover that like that. And then this is the fun bit. Turn it upside down and dunk it in the biscuits like this. Give it a good twist. And there you have it, covered in sand. Pop your umbrella in there. And we are ready for our holidays. Have a great summer, Milkshakers.
Milkshakers, if you loved that video, you are going to love the rest of our YouTube content as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit on the little bell button so that we can let you know when we've got more videos just for you. Why don't you watch another one right now?